Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Fornex and today I continue my Fashion Wars series with a showcase of the Bioluminescent Weapon Skins. Now this showcase was only made possible because of the kind generosity of the Forgotten Firstborn, a fellow Tyrian who kindly sent me every single one of these skins. Thank you so much. This video is dedicated to you and I hope that you enjoy it. Now there are timestamps below to the wiki for these weapons. They are a black lion skin but happily can be bought on the trading post for between 45 and 50 gold each. Now I do love these skins, they're all very beautiful but they are all very much the same. So what I thought I would do today, instead of silence, I thought that I might read you some of the turning of the world lore from the original Guild Wars wiki. So whilst you enjoy some eye candy, I'm going to give you some ear candy too. I hope you enjoy. See you at the end. Remnants of the past lay scattered within forgotten lands, reminding those living of what their world has endured over the past thousands of years. Those who seek to preserve this history know full well the power of this knowledge. An understanding of the past breeds an understanding of the present, as it is not uncommon in this world for long forgotten evils to arise once more and terrorize those who have ceased to remember. The birth of the world. More than 10,000 years ago, the gargantuous lupus, commonly known as the Great Giants, walked upon the land. How they became extinct is unknown, though one can easily find what is suspected to be their bones scattered across the continents of Tyria and Arenanet, from the tarnished coast to the northernmost portions of the Charlands, and the far Shiver Peaks as far south as Zucona. The most commonplace of these gigantic bones being the Crystal Desert. Over 8,000 years after the gargantuous lupus disappeared, a race of serpents known as the Forgotten were brought to Tyria by the true gods to be guardians of the world. For centuries they did their job with order, though they could not keep peace with races such as the Char. They maintained balance in the world and the races flourished until the humans returned. Not long after the humans appeared in the world, the Forgotten slowly got pushed back. The humans spread like wildfire across the known continents of Tyria, Cantha, and to even further locations in the world. But as they spread, the humans slowly undid the work of the Forgotten. No longer having a purpose, the serpents left the world of man for the then Crystal Sea. Over time, they gained a new purpose, serving once more as caretakers, not for the world, but for the prophetic dragon glint. In Cantha, the humans appeared from the south hundreds of years before they arrived in Tyria and Arenanet. They settled on the coast by the Jade Sea and within the Echoval Forest. As humanity expanded in Cantha, the humans and Forgotten thrived without conflict, unlike in the north. During the year 510 BE, a warlock known then as Kang waged a war with the intention of uniting the clans, and did so. Upon uniting the clans, he renamed himself Kanjanta and declared himself the first emperor of the dragon. Kanjen's son Janjo took control after his father's death and led a campaign to control the Kurziks and the Luxons. However, the second emperor was not as successful as the first and only managed to force the two factions to unite with themselves, but eventually turn them into vassal states. The early human era. Despite the Forgotten leaving the world of Tyria, the gods did not falter in their development of the world. One of the gods, Abaddon, introduced the most influential creation in all of Tyria, magic. Its purpose was to make the lives of all intelligent races easier, but it soon became used as a weapon and caused interracial wars throughout the world. By year 1 BE, when magic was given, humans occupied lands throughout the world and most of the continent of Tyria. Unlike modern times with individual countries, all the humans of Tyria were ruled by the original ruler of all the lands, King Doric. It was he who travelled from Ascalon to Ura and pleaded before Dwaina, Balthazar and Melandru with the hope of having the gift turned curse removed and the bloodshed stopped. The gods agreed and created the Bloodstones, which was separated into 5 pieces. 4 of the stones were linked to the 4 schools of magic: preservation, aggression, destruction, and denial. The 5th becoming the keystone required to connect them, ultimately sealed using King Doric's own blood. The Bloodstones prevented any one individual from harnessing all 4 schools of magic. Finally, the 5 stones were placed in the volcano known as Abaddon's Mouth, the largest volcano on the Ring of Fire Island chain. However, the creation of the Bloodstones did not go unhindered, for Abaddon, the god who had given out magic too freely, disagreed with limiting the gift, and as such rebelled against the other gods. His rebellion, however, cost him greatly, for while he was able to defeat 2 gods at once, he was no match for all 5, and for his rebellion, Abaddon was imprisoned within the realm of torment. The blow that defeated Abaddon was so powerful that it weakened the barrier between Tyria and Abaddon's realm and caused the creation of the Desolation and the Crystal Desert. Shortly after Abaddon's imprisonment and the Bloodstone's creation, the gods left Tyria forever, no longer walking with man, but not forgetting Tyria, for they still watch over the world. This event would become known as the Exodus of the Gods, and later marked as Year 0 for the commonly used Movelian calendar. For a time, all was good, and the world was finally at peace once again. Peace, however, can always come to an end. The humans prospered over the next 100 years until Abaddon's Mouth erupted, scattering the 5 Bloodstones across Tyria. Though the Bloodstones have never been reunited, their magic seeped into the land and air, and greed sprouted once again in the hearts of man, giving rise to new wars, this time amongst the humans themselves. So that is the end of the story and the showcase. Many thanks again to the Forgotten Firstborn for their kind generosity which allowed the creation of this showcase. Please show them some love in the comments below, and please do let me know your thoughts on these stunning weapons and your thoughts on the older lore. Some things have changed, some things have stayed the same. Let me know what you think about that too. Now, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, click that little bell if you don't want to miss any of these, and do please show some love to Ada, Cub, Kildare, Molini, Sir Azu, Jolly Joestar, Kyle, Nelson, Hain, Dark Griever, and all my wondrous Patreons, without whom I would be unable to dedicate the time and resources I do to my content creation. I can never thank them all enough. If you feel inspired by all this beautiful eye candy and lore and want to jump into Guild Wars 2, there are referral links below to the free-to-play game, the Heart of Thorns expansion, and the wonderful Path of Fire expansion 2 thanks to the generosity of Arenanet and their partner program. Using any of these referral links costs you not a penny more but helps out the channel a lot. Now I hope you will join me again very soon for more Guild Wars 2 Fashion Wars frippery, but until then, as always, thanks for watching.